Oh my goodness.
Oh.
She's so silly.
I got pregnant with my son when I was like 19, so I had just graduated high school. I had just moved out. And it was rough. Like when you're a first parent or like a new parent in general, like you don't know what you're doing at all. So I feel like for me, it was just, learning their cues and like what cries are for what. And I was so terrified to give Raiden baths, man. It was so scary to give him baths.
My mom was a single parent with, 3 kids, and then she adopted 4 of my cousins. So it was like a lot, and I had to grow up really fast because like I wasn't the oldest, but I was, I guess, the most mature and responsible one. So I like took on the role when she wasn't around.
I was the only girl out of nothing but boys, and my mom was like way too protective over me. Like I couldn't go to like hang out with friends unless like one of my cousins was with me. Like I wasn't able to really experience anything in high school. Like I never went to a party. Like I couldn't go out on dates. Like, and if I did, like I would get in trouble for it. Like when my mom found out that like I was having that I became like sexually active, I got kicked out for like 2 weeks. And like when she found out my brother was sexually active, she's like, "Oh, here's a bag of condoms, just be safe," Like how is that fair? One thing that like I guess I don't want to do as a parent is like the gender role thing, like, oh, because Raiden's a boy, he could do whatever he wants and like get away with it. And because Rose is a girl, like she's gonna have to be more conservative and like not go and do things. Like I want my kids to experience things the same way. So like if Raiden can't do something, like Rose won't be able to do the same thing. You know what I mean? Everybody says like they all have this thing of like, oh, it's so hard, like, oh, you're gonna see, you don't get no sleep, and like, which is true, but like I don't know, I just feel like a lot of people scare you, about having kids. They don't really make it like this beautiful thing that it really is, because having a kid is such a beautiful experience. I guess my biggest fear was, just like if I was gonna be able to do it, because like you're responsible for a whole like living being, take like feeding them, clothing them, like bathing them. Like it's just, I feel like it could be overwhelming to new moms.
And I recently got into like the quote, "The universe is my guide." I recently got into like meditating and the healing energies of crystals. So that's where that quote came from, because I had a friend at work who was like, "Hey, you should try." I have like a lot of low self-esteem, and I feel like when I started using the crystals to like manifest, like I am beautiful, that really helped me a lot. And I haven't really thought about that in a long time, so that question kind of like brought all of that back.
I guess my biggest motivation is I guess taking care of myself, because you have to like take care of yourself in order to take care of your kids, and I'm like slowly learning that, especially now with Rose. Like with Raiden, I was like, I can't do anything for myself because like everything has to be for him, it has to be for him, but like you like wear yourself out doing that,
So I feel like self-care has really been my biggest motivation this time around.